And I'm gonna share something with you guys that I've noticed from experience works when someone is not showing interest back. And this is per my own experience, and it's happened almost every time, okay? So be sure to pay attention. Are you paying attention? Great. Greetings, friends. Welcome or welcome back. So there's a lot of talk on the interwebs about manifesting a specific person or even an ex into your life. And I sort of always told myself that I wouldn't do a video on this for my own reasons, but seeing as how it is a big topic with a lot of mixed opinions and results, I figured, what the heck, let's do it. Let's talk about manifesting some people. Which sounds really creepy when I say it like that. But disclaimer, I'm gonna get real with you guys on this topic, okay? I'm not here to set anyone up for failure or lead anyone down any false attracting love rabbit holes or make you write something down 100 times a day for 100 days straight, all right? This will be practical yet powerful advice on how you can shift your energy so that you can become magnetic to just about anyone. All right, so stick around and make yourself cozy. First, quick intro. If you're new here, hi, welcome, and thank you for being here. My name is Alyssa, and this channel is about the laws of the universe and how you can use them to empower your life, release those inner wounds, and thrive in your human experience. What we talk about on this channel goes way beyond the ever-popular law of attraction, so hit that subscribe button along with the bell icon so that you don't miss new videos. So if you're excited to learn about manifesting some people, there I go with that phrase again, then hit that like button and let's dive right in. Okay, so do I believe that we can attract someone specific into our lives? Well, yes and no. Let me explain. I don't think it's healthy to do what a lot of people out there are doing to try and attract a specific person. And I don't want to sound unkind or insensitive in this case because I get it. It hurts when we want someone in our lives and it doesn't feel reciprocated. But pining after someone and doing all these manifestation techniques to try to get them to want us is hurting more than it's helping. And that's because we're trying to energetically control and manipulate how someone else feels about us. Again, I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but remember, we're gonna get real in this video, right? The other person can subconsciously feel that attempted control, and it tends to create resistance and push them away. So let's go over what you can do instead. First things first, I need you to ask yourself why you even want to attract this specific person. This is very important because if you clicked on this video, it may mean that this other person hasn't shown much interest back. And you're feeling that sting of rejection, which in turn makes you want them more, right? So it sounds like there's some background noise behind why you've attached yourself to someone who makes you work for their attention and affection. This has been a pattern for me, and a lot of it stems from childhood. Growing up, I always felt like I was having to reach for someone's affection. So I adopted people-pleasing, which is a form of neediness, and I developed almost a needy energy towards finding love. So when I started dating as a young adult, I was consistently choosing partners that made me feel like I did when I was growing up. And these relationships were exhausting because I was always calibrating myself and my energy to match the standards of the guys that I was interested in. So I was rejecting myself, and in turn, I would get rejected. Law of correspondence, as above, so below. Everything is a reflection of our internal state of being. So if they're not showing interest back, figure out what type of energy you're giving them, because they are picking up on it. When we radiate needy energy, desperate energy, low self-worth, people feel that, and it acts as a repellent. So reel that shit back in, okay? And put your energy and your power back into yourself, because you're giving them all of that power. And if you hold no power, you can't be attractive. So when you're no longer forcing that energy onto someone else and you start focusing on your well-being and fully loving and accepting yourself, you create your own little whirlpool or vortex, if you will, of loving energy within yourself, and it pulls people into your reality who align with that. Instead of pushing people away, that energy begins to draw them in. And I'm gonna share something with you guys that I've noticed from experience works when someone is not showing interest back. And this is per my own experience, and it's happened almost every time, okay? So be sure to pay attention. Are you paying attention? Great. So in the past, when I've been broken up with or have shown interest in someone who's not interested back, I would have a tendency to throw, yes, throw, that needy type energy at these guys. And this was in my late teens, early 20s, okay? We all have to learn what not to do when getting rejected, right? But I wouldn't be able to let go of that rejection. and I would almost try to prove my worthiness of being with them in a way. So I would try and change things about myself to fit the mold of the guy that I was interested in. Like if I do this or be like this, then he'll like me. But that was me being inauthentic and rejecting myself, which the other person could subconsciously feel off of me. And again, that is a repelling type of energy. It's hard to gain the positive attraction of other people when we're not being authentic to who we are. So after a few experiences of trying to change myself to attract them, I realized it didn't work. So I took that as an opportunity to get to know me, what I value in others as well as myself. And more importantly, I got to the core of why I was attracting people who made me feel rejected and like I couldn't truly be myself. Not that it's anyone's fault. This is an energy exchange, right? But I was drawn to guys who triggered those childhood abandonment wounds, which I really needed to look at and become aware of so that I could break that pattern. So I essentially shifted my energy and my focus solely onto myself. And when these same guys would see me not bothering with them anymore, taking care of myself, being independent, finding my own authenticity and owning it, they would then be drawn to me because I had cultivated a type of energy vortex within myself that attracted them to me. But the thing is, I wasn't interested in them anymore. Interesting. It's almost like letting go is the key to something coming to you. But what do I know? I just talk on the YouTubes. But when I would shift my energy to feeling awesome about myself instead of scared, sad, desperate, and shameful, I created magic within myself. And that opened my heart to different types of people coming into my life. People who didn't reject my authenticity. This also took me at making changes like pinpointing my passions and interests, things that I truly value in life, and surrounding myself with people like-minded. Get out of that comfort zone, do new things, meet new people. It's also important to find out what your relationship attachment style is. And I won't get much into that in this video, but let me know if you do want me to do a video on attachment styles. But at the very basic attraction level, we're either secure in our relationships or we're not secure in our relationships, depending on the relationship we had with our parents growing up. And if we're giving out the energy that we just talked about, we're not displaying secure attachment. And in turn, this typically means that neither is the other person that we're trying to attract. And do you really want to put your energy into somebody like that? Someone who doesn't show interest in someone until the other person starts rejecting them? You shouldn't have to put up with something like that. You are allowed to be authentic to who you are and attract people who show interest in that immediately. No ambiguity, no avoidance. There are people who will not make you work for their attention. So set new standards and boundaries for yourself. Saying no to people who make you feel insecure means you're saying yes to the people who make you feel secure, loved, and safe in your frame. We just can't see those people in our reality until we break old patterns. So work on creating that vortex within yourself that draws different people into your energy field and see what you start noticing. But that is all I have for you guys on how to manifest a specific person or people or anything. I really hope this was helpful. If it was, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, leave me a comment, and share this video if you found it useful. But thank you all so much for watching today, and as always, please be safe, much love, and I'll see you next time.